fall of Zordon and the destruction of the Power Rangers.
The Green Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Tommy Oliver. A lot of people's favorite Green Ranger, created from Rita Repulsa in an attempt to finally defeat the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, who had been completely dominating her up to this point and stopping her plans entirely. And man, did he ever.
My turn. Time to meet the Green Ranger. Long live Empress Rita.
As soon as he stepped on the scene, we automatically knew that, yo, this guy's dangerous. He's him for sure. I mean, even look at the character design he had. I mean, who would have imagined that this random Green Ranger, pretty boy Tommy, would just be the best of the best and completely dominate the entire team. I mean, even the design of this character was amazing, to say the least. You had all the other Rangers with 5 Megazords, but this guy's like, no, I don't need that. I just need a Dragon Zord. That's right, an actual dragon. Not the regular dinosaurs everybody else got. He got an actual dragon. But the team was like, why stop there? How can we make this guy that much more better than everybody else? Oh, right, let's give him his own iconic dagger. But then again, let's not stop there either. Not only are we going to give him a dragon and a dagger, we're also going to give him a dagger that plays a sick flute solo. The only person who does in the series. Right now, does not get much cooler than that, guys. I mean, in the 90s, him like that, he's that guy. The amount of work he puts in as the Green Ranger, though, I don't think that the TV show does a good job of portraying just how strong he is. So I'll pull up some comic strips, right? So he's able to counteract the Red Ranger by himself on top of beating the entire Ranger team. Again, by himself. He's also able to consecutively land and defeat many times Goldar. And Goldar is no joke in the comic books. I mean, please believe me. He's also the same person who was able to go toe-to-toe with the Megazords when they're combined consistently. And sometimes almost like he's about to win, but here's the Green Ranger being able to beat him. Goldar was also very similar to Rita Repulsa, who was able to dodge many times lightning bolts directly shot from Lord Zed, which is definitely not an easy thing to do. You would be hard-pressed to find somebody who made as much and as quickly an impact on a TV show as Tommy did as the Green Ranger. I mean, this guy had it all. He had a better suit. He had better weapons. It looked like he was a better fighter than all of them, which he kind of proved that first time around. He had a better everything, I mean, really. And that's nothing against everybody else who are Power Rangers. I mean, they're really strong, don't get me wrong. Every single Power Ranger is, bar minimum, large planet level. It's just the amount of power this guy was able to portray and how he stepped on the scene when he arrived. And it's very hard to copy that, and it will probably never, ever, ever happen again. It's kind of like Dragon Ball Z, where there's like all of a sudden a huge power gap, a huge power shift in the show. That's kind of what Tommy did to the show, which makes it good, you know. I mean, it's a 90s TV show. You know, you can't really expect too much of really anything, but we all got to appreciate what happened here, you know. And I have to definitely tip my hat to Saban for making it happen how it happened. I know they sold a lot of toys off this guy too, for sure. And I really advise you guys to go back and read the comics. If you have nothing better to do, there's a lot of good material in there. And then again, like I said before, it doesn't do the justice the show does for these characters, in my opinion at least. Yes, the story's good for the TV show, but you have to understand it's kind of tailored towards children, whereas the comic itself is kind of tailored towards a more older, mature audience. And that's not a bad thing, you know. Again, there's nothing wrong with having a difference in pace and a difference in like maturity level for between a manga or a comic book and a TV show. Perfectly fine with that. But I just really want to double down on my point. You know, the Green Ranger is him, and the way he stepped on the scene will never be forgotten. And I'm really happy that we got to do this video. I'm a huge fan of the Green Ranger, a huge fan of every character Tommy Oliver really plays. I think that in terms of top 10, I don't think you can have a top 10 favorite characters if you're a huge nerd like I am and not include this guy in some way, shape, or form. You know, Now, I'm pretty sure you guys are kind of wondering why this video was so short, and I can tell you right now, the main reason why is because the Green Ranger's time in the show was so short. He only shows up in 30 episodes, which is, that's not really short, but it's not really long either. And that's just also more impressive to how he was able to make himself known. But I also just want to take a second here now, please, with you guys, and let's just have a moment of silence for Jason David Frank, please. Thank you guys for that. I want to leave with my message off being that mental health is no joke. Suicide is no joke. If you are somebody who is struggling mentally, please seek the help. There is somebody who loves you, and if there's nobody, just know I love you, and I mean that. Well, thank you guys for your time. As usual, I'll see you guys when I see y'all. I love y'all, man. Peace out.
Cloud.